First of all, I would like to congratulate Morocco as well as the Wali and the President of the region for organizing what is an extremely important issue, not just in Morocco today, but in all the world. Energy is, of course, incredibly important, particularly for countries that want to develop all their sectors, because the basis of everything, at the basic of it, is energy. So countries like Malaysia, countries like Morocco has got to make sure that there is a constant supply of energy so that we can develop all our other areas of industry so that it helps the country grow and develop. First, I will say a little bit about how I see it developing in Morocco. Of course, Morocco is going into the sector of renewable energy in a very big way. It is one of the big champions of this issue, and it is wonderful for a country like Malaysia to see Morocco championing this issue and going into it very, very well. How to say, like your solar farms in the Noor power plant in Ben Guerir is moving from the first to the second to the third, and I believe now you are into the fifth Noor plant, and that is really quite impressive. Of course, I was speaking to your DG of ONE, and he tells me that you are also very big into wind energy. As well as other elements. Now, the experience in Malaysia is that we have also, some from many years ago, diversified sources of energy, which for energy security, every country needs to do this. You cannot only have one source of energy. And because of the speed of climate change, I think all our countries are looking at renewable energy. So some of the sources of renewable energy that a country like Malaysia is looking at is hydropower, as well as solar, etc. Of course, then you can see very quickly that the challenges of Malaysia and Morocco are very different. We have an abundance of rain because of where we are, whereas the challenge of Morocco is that you're a very dry country, but you have other strengths. You have a lot of sun. Now, we have a lot of sun in Malaysia as well, but the difference is that you don't have cloud cover, whereas in a country like Malaysia, there is a lot of cloud cover. So there are different challenges, but again, Morocco in its way and Malaysia in our way are diversifying our sources of energy in order to make sure that there is energy security. An area that part of my interest to participate here is that Malaysia is the third largest producer in the world of solar PV panels after the US and China. Of course, both US and China invest very heavily in Malaysia because we are a developing country. We are quite forward in this area. So production of solar PV panels is a very, very big area. And in that sense, I am very interested to have this discussion with Morocco, whether we can look at this area and whether we can take South-South cooperation further, because solar PV panels are one of the big areas of renewable energy. Another area also that I believe His Majesty King Hassan VI has spoken about during the opening of Parliament 2 weeks ago. One of the two issues is on, one is on water scarcity and second on investment. And again, as I mentioned earlier, Malaysia, our strength is that we do have a lot of water. This is something that we are blessed with, and there is a little bit of a beginning of a discussion because water treatment plants in Malaysia, we are quite forward as well. So this is something that we would like to cooperate with Morocco. Maybe we can share technologies and cooperate together in this area as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.